Whispers of the Lost Souls. Once upon a chilling October evening, in a quaint, forgotten village, there stood a house unlike any other. The locals spoke of it only in hushed tones, for it was known as the haunted house. Its dark, looming silhouette cast an eerie shadow over the town, and it was said to hold the secrets of souls long past. In this eerie abode, a young girl named Eliza found herself inexplicably drawn to the mysteries that shrouded it. Her curiosity had always been her greatest asset and her greatest flaw. With her raven black hair and piercing green eyes, she was known as the most fearless girl in town. One moonless night, Eliza decided to venture into the haunted house. Armed with nothing but a flickering candle, she pushed open the creaking door and stepped into the abyss. The air was thick with a palpable sense of foreboding, as if the very walls of the house whispered secrets that would send shivers down anyone's spine. As she explored the dimly lit corridors, her heart raced, and each step seemed to echo ominously. Suddenly, a haunting melody filled the air, the melancholic notes of a piano playing themselves. Eliza followed the ethereal music to a room where a grand piano sat, untouched by human hands. It was said that the ghost of a haunted boy resided here, trapped in an eternal lament. The room was awash in ghostly apparitions, their mournful faces illuminated by the eerie glow of the moonlight. Eliza watched in both fascination and fear as the haunted boy played the piano, his spectral fingers dancing across the keys. She could feel the weight of his sorrow, a sorrow that had kept him bound to the house for centuries. The boy's eyes, though hollow, met Eliza's gaze, and she saw a flicker of something she couldn't quite comprehend, a longing, perhaps, or a plea for release. In that moment, she understood that his soul was trapped, and there was no escape for him. Haunted by the realization that she could not save him, Eliza turned to leave, but the door had vanished. Panic set in as she realized she was trapped in the haunted house, just like the tormented boy. The once fascinating mysteries now seemed like a sinister trap, and the horror of her situation gripped her heart. With the boy's mournful music as her constant companion, Eliza spent endless days and nights running away from the ever-shifting corridors of the haunted house. The house had sensed her presence and intended to keep her, just as it had kept the haunted boy. In her desperate attempts to escape, she discovered the house's dark secrets, the stories of lost souls who had met tragic ends within its walls. Yet, with each revelation, she felt herself growing weaker, as if the very essence of her soul was being drained. As the years passed, the haunted house became a dark legend, and Eliza, the girl who dared to enter, became one of its tormented spirits. She joined the haunted boy in his eternal lament, forever running away from the horrors that had consumed them both. And so, the haunted house continued to stand, a dark and ominous presence in the village, with whispers of its lost souls echoing through its haunted halls, a chilling reminder that some mysteries are better left untouched.